My name is Angus Young. I am 22 years old, from Surrey in the UK.
I'm Nat McAleese. I'm from London. I'm 22.
My name's Sam Mallet. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Brighton in the UK.
My name's Skirrow. I'm 22. I'm from near Guildford in Surrey.
Co-motion, quad tandem, 9 years old, from Eugene, Oregon.
And we are Team GB.
Well, today was a pretty hard day for us.
This morning we were 11 minutes and 1 second ahead. Things started off really well for us.
It was a flat stage, so from the off we were quite worried.
And we knew after the first couple of days it was evident that we were quicker going uphill. So we knew that today was going to be the first real tough day where we'd really see what Team Canada had in them, because it was a stage which really played to their advantages in terms of, there was a lot of flat, there was a lot of rolling country, which is something that you can use a lot of momentum in terms of weight when you're cycling. At the beginning of the race, we're together and we sort of go up and then we get onto a hill and we get in front of them and you're sort of looking back at them like that, and every time you look back they're in like a different position because you're not looking back all the time, and then you get to a point where you can't see them at all. And we missed the lunch stop right here, so we went about 100 yards up the road and then came back round. But as we got 100 yards up the road, we hadn't seen them for about 15 minutes or something like that. We thought, I thought we might be like a few minutes ahead of them because we were really, really gassing it. But then we look back and they're just pulling in. You think, oh, the hell, they're really close actually, they're really close.
So we messed up some navigation. We missed the designated 20-minute stop spot. We ended up flying past it on the road, and thankfully we saw it, but we had to go back, and we lost about 4 minutes there.
3, 1, launch. Wish us luck, guys.
So we had to work harder and harder to try and close the gap after our lunch spot.
And whilst chasing them down as hard as we can, we managed to snap the chain. Can you give more slack? Like slack the chain?
So we were coming up here and we made a gear change which snapped the chain. So what we do is we get the tool that Angus has got now, so it takes a lug out of the chain. We then reconnect it back in, put the lug back in to sort of reconnect it all. But what happens then is that lug's that link is then the weakest link in the chain. We got back on and we tried to start with some really low cadence, but it went again. So we're just now re-repairing it. So this is the second time we've had to sort of repair it in the last sort of 10 yards. But it's just because we're on a hill, which is why it's hard.
Well, good to go!
Good to go back in.
Normally that's not too much of an issue on a single bike, because you can just put the chain back together, take a few links out and away you go again. But the issue is that once the chain's broken, it's never going to be as strong as before, so that means that you have to be really careful once you put it back together. So that meant that we weren't pedaling as hard as we would be before.
So as we knew going into this race, quad tandem bikes are much different from regular bikes. They bear a whole lot more weight, a whole lot more pressure and torque and power from these riders. So they're prone to break down a lot more frequently. And tough hill starts, especially balancing 4 men.
So that lost us a lot of time. And also, we had 3 successive chain breaks after that. Each one took about 3 minutes to fix.
We were coming up a hill, and just at the top of the hill there was this tunnel, and I think as soon as I saw the tunnel, the first thought that went through my mind was, God, I hope we don't break down in there. And so of course, as soon as we get about, I want to say 10 meters into a maybe 150 meter tunnel, the chain just snapped straight off.
And that combined with the slower cycling meant that I think we managed to lose, I'm not sure of the final standings yet, but around half an hour to the Canadian team.
We fucking win! Ah! Oh! Ah! We won! We won, boys! Woo! Yeah! First W! First W, boys! I fucking love you guys! Ready! Woo!
So that puts us at give or take a 20-minute deficit.
So it was nice to finish and sort of have everyone there and sort of see us in. It was really nice to sort of see everyone after a tough day.
Come on, boys! What happened out there, boys?
Yeah, the chain just kept on snapping. Like, snapped 4 times. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh.
And yeah, it's been a tough day. It's been a really tough day.
Yeah, we're a little bit disappointed we've lost our lead. But actually I think everyone's still just having a fantastic time. So everyone's still, yeah, pretty high spirits. Still laughing and joking.
He does look a bit like a YouTuber.
He does look a little bit like, you know, you got sort of wavy hair.
That's because he is a YouTuber.
Yeah.
You've got like a bit, you got like trendy clothes and a trendy laptop.
You're just saying that because you watch me daily now that you're riding.
Spirits aren't great, but I suppose it's all for charity, isn't it?
That's quad, baby, that's quad.
Mental health is a real issue, and people are afraid to chat about it.
In the last 4 years I've been at a very high pressure university at Oxford, where people are expected to work upwards of 60 hours a week studying, and that can have a massive effect on people.
In the UK, the biggest killer of men under the age of 40 is suicide.
So it's a serious issue nationally, as reflected by the statistics, and also obviously from our kind of immediate surroundings. So it's something we both care about a lot.
However, some of my friends weren't so lucky, and they've been struggling with mental health issues. I've had a few very close friends who've resorted to self-harming because they think it's the only way out. So for me, I think it's really important that we talk about it as much as possible and try and open a conversation.
I don't think I prepared myself for the amount of people that would tell stories about why it affects them and why this is a great thing and why they want to follow us and stuff like that.
You haven't told me, like, where is the YouTube's? Is this like here? Is that where it is? I can't.
Yeah, people can subscribe by clicking on the red button down there.
It's like down there, because I've not really done it. So it's like here.
It's there, yeah. And the description is down below the video, and that's where they can find the link to the website to donate.
Have we got? So we got the Facebook in there, and we got the website in there too.
Yeah.
Cool. And the website is the one with like the donation link. They can give money to Rattle.
Exactly.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
So if you guys want to donate, you can click the website down below, and that will take you through to where you can help support us and reach our $50,000 fundraising target.
A goal of $50,000 for 2 fantastic mental health charities is something that I was hugely proud to be a part of.
So the big thing for us is just going to be to make sure the bike is running nice and smoothly for tomorrow. The other thing is just making sure we all get a big rest and get set for the riding tomorrow.
Ooh, well, to know the plan for tomorrow, we'd actually have to work out what the route is, which we haven't done yet.
If the elevation profile is flat, the 3 guys in terms of absolute power are much stronger than me, and they're going to want to go really fast tomorrow. So it's going to be full on.
So I think we'll be sticking to the normal GB strategy of push on the climbs, try and get away from the heavier Canadian team, and then just hang on the descents, because I do a lot of that on the back, of just handlebars, occasionally closed eyes, just hope for the best.
So you can cheer on Team Great Britain by leaving a comment for them down below.
Michael, did you let these guys know about tomorrow's all about Team Canada?
Tomorrow is Team Canada, so if you want to see them, come back then. Thanks for watching. This has been DownieLive, and we will see you tomorrow.